Okay, I think I'm live. Let me just share my screen with you all. I think my screen is every one of you. Let me read the problem statement. A beautiful matrix is defined as a square matrix in which the sum of the elements in every row and every column is equal. Given a square matrix, this your task to determine the minimum number of operations required to make the matrix beautiful. Acha, I can increment it by just one, right? I have to make the elements of all the rows and all the columns equal. Every row and every column is equal. Okay, sum of, okay, 437, 437, 437, 437. Acha, I'm incrementing this by 3, this by 1. Okay, for this, what is the sum? 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4, say 7, 1, 8. 6, 7, 4 to 6, 3, 9. I can just increase or I can decrease also. Only increment. Okay. So the maximum is 9, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6. The maximum is 9. Right. So I have to make it 9. What is the value here? 1 second. Hmm, Bring a copy, just a second. Now it is important to bring a copy. Okay. Okay. So what is the value here? 3, 4, 5, 1, 6. Here it is 9. Here it is 3, 4, 5, 1, 6. Here it is 4, 3, 7, 1, 8. Here it is 6. Here it is 3, 3, 6, 1, 7. Okay. So uh, how it is 6. Cell 0, 0 by 1. Okay. So 4, 5, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Hmm. It is incremented by 1. So it is becoming 9. Right. Okay. Uh, okay, let's see another example. I'm understanding how there. Okay, there is no other example. Uh, no issues. Let me think how I'm going to do this. Uh, what is going to be the brute force approach? First of all, the only way to increase both the row and the column simultaneously is just mm, increase any one cell which is common to both, right? Uh, So what I'll do, I'll increment each row by 1 and each column by 1, and this is going to be the brute force approach, and the minimum what I'm going to get is going to be the final answer for the brute force approach, right? But we want something good. So I have to normalize the sum, right? There's a method called uh, target normalization. I don't know whether it is going to work or not. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the sum of the row and the column, and if if of that cell the value of like the sum of like uh, is less than the maximum, then only we are going to increment that I, and if not, then we are not going to increment it, because if we are going to increment it, it is going to exceed the maximum sum. Yeah, so I think that is going to be the our optimal approach. Let me just write this code. Okay, great. Java from today, as I'm learning Java DSA. There's nothing like Java DSA. First of all, there is it is a language. Java is a language, and DSA is a concept. You can learn DSA from with like any language. Okay, no issues. Keep grinding. Okay, so first of all, int n is equal to mat dot size, comma answer is equal to 0, comma maximum sum is equal to 0. Now first of all, I'm going to calculate the maximum sum. Okay, the temp sum, that is going to be the maximum sum, this is going to be the temp sum, is equal to 0. Sum plus is equal to matrix of I and j. Great. Now what? After coming out of this loop, maximum sum is equal to max of maximum, comma the temp sum. Great. Okay. Okay, Aaron, you're doing great. Try to learn uh, competitive programming. If you are in a tier 3 college, or if you are in any college, try learning CP. Okay, it is going to help a lot in your placement and all these things. Okay, great. Now I got my maximum sum. Now, I just have to find the sum across like across all the rows and columns, and see. First of all, I get the sum across all columns right now. Now I'll get the sum across all the uh, right now I got the sum across all the rows. Okay. Now I'll get the sum across all the columns. Great. Let me think. If I'm going to use this approach, starting from the first element, right? Uh, okay. Okay. Let's see if it is going to work or not. Okay, now what I'm going to do? Mm, into temp sum is equal to 0. Plus is equal to temp sum of I and J. Okay. Now what? Answer is nothing but uh, maximum maximum sum minus the value of temp sum. Okay. Return answer. I think this should work. Let me see if this is working or not. Yeah, it is working completely fine. Let me see for the another input. Let me try run this for this one. What is the maximum sum? 9. Right. Let me see. Okay, let's see. What is the output? Yeah, it is working completely fine. Let me see the maximum sum that I'm getting. Here, the maximum sum is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. Let's see if I'll just make this one 1 and this one 3. Okay. Then am I going to get the same answer? Because let me just check. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I thought so. It is not giving me the correct output because okay, now I got it. I have to run this loop again. I'm running this loop for the row section, but I'm not running this loop for the column section, right? So J and I. Let's see if now it is working. Yeah, it is working completely fine for row and for column. Let me just submit this code and see if this code is working or not. Yeah, this code is working completely fine. Let me just tell you what I did. First of all, this code is simple. I just calculated the maximum sum across the row and the column. Okay, simple. I didn't do anything else. And for this one, what I'm doing, I'm just adding like I've calculated row wise. Okay, row wise the temporary sum, and I'm subtracting it by the temporary sum. Why this? Because like for a particular row, if their sum is smaller than the required sum, if I'm going to just uh, somehow I'll just add the elements. Let's suppose I'm adding some elements. 1 2 3 there is 1 2 3. Okay, and I want to make it 9. So 3 to 5, and I want to add 4, right? 4 or 3, anything. I'm going to add something in this row. If you will see the what the something is, if you will see here, I'm incrementing it by 2 and I'm incrementing this by 1. Okay, so total what I'm incrementing 3 for the first row. For the second row, what I'm incrementing nothing because it is okay. For this one, what I'm doing, 3 4 5 1 6. So I have to increment 3 more. If you will carefully see, I've incremented this by 1 and I've incremented this by 2. That makes a total of 3. So ultimately at the end I have to increase the rows by a certain number. If it have like it would have been asked that tell me which of the elements I have incremented, that would be a tricky part. But this is not a tricky part. This is just the like general observation that you can get if you will just observe this question carefully. Thank you so much for watching.